Hey man, what's up, man? This your boy K Smooth, man, coming to you with another video, Boxing Talk 100. Hey man, let's get right into it, man. Recap: Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul, and what I think about the fight. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it, man. I mean, of course, man, we knew about Iron Mike Tyson, man. You know, I have a second opinion on it. You know what I'm saying? And we all do. First of all, man, we all love Mike, man, and no matter what, win or loss, you know what I'm saying, we still look at Mike, like one of the best at it, to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, man, it's a 58-year-old man that you beat on, Jake. I mean, I'm not saying it is what it is because we got to think about the combat sport of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at Jake either. You know what I'm saying? It's like a 50-50 because you fought, an old man when you could have fought somebody. I would have wanted to see Jake Paul fight somebody like Caleb Plant or Canelo, trying to get Canelo or, somebody that's just, Julio Cesar Jr., somebody like that, somebody that's kind of like, around, Jake's age. But I'm not taking away, them putting on the show for Netflix, breaking records, that shit was crash last night too, man. But I just felt like, I'm not bashing Mike. I felt like Mike could have did a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? 20 million you taking home. You giving it all you got. You know what I'm saying, against a good fighter like Jake Paul. And yes, Jay Paul, I respect Jay Paul. I felt a little sincere in my heart the way how he came about it with, Mike Tyson, showing so much, respect and, bowing down to one of the greats, yeah, can we say Mike Tyson, handed the torch to Jake? Let's just say that. If anybody, if Mike Tyson gonna hand the torch to somebody, it's got to be Jake. We got to be able to think about it. Guys like Floyd and Canelo and all these elite boxers. Because Jake is in the middle. He's making his way up. But just such as boxers like Floyd and Canelo, they don't look at Jake as a a fighter, an actual boxer. Someone they wouldn't look into boxing trying to make a fight. They overlook Jake. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at Jake. Jake, he's earned my respect. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to be the elite fighter. I'm not saying that Mike, because we all know Mike is at the end. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it real. Mike is at the end, you know what I'm saying, of retirement. Jake took a fight with Mike. Don't get me wrong, 20 million. Mike gets, Jake Paul get 40 million. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that at all, but I'm just saying, Jake, I just hope, in the near future he can get like a Canelo or Caleb Plant or somebody that he's willing to go in there and box. Tony Bello, whatever his name is, he really want a shot at Jake. But you got to understand, Boxing Talk 100, with Mike Tyson, Jake needed a name like Mike Tyson to be able to, get a fight like Canelo. Now Canelo, whether you hate it or love it, you know what I'm saying, he got the fight with Mike. You know what I'm saying? Just like, Logan got the fight with Floyd. They're able to make, the fights that they want now, whether you like it or not. So, with Jake Paul, yeah, that's just another step, what I'm saying, to be able to, take, because, then nobody want to give, we got to be able to speak, truthfully. Nobody wants to give Jake a shot. And Jake is trying his hardest to be able to move up in ranks in the boxing world or whatever he got to do to make, these big mega fights. So I'm not mad at, Jake Paul for trying to fight these fighters, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just a matter of time, man. He has my respect, you know what I'm saying? Hate or love him, he gonna act like a kid. We all got that kid mentality in us, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people are gonna hate him, a lot of people gonna love him. Just like his brother Logan, the same thing. A lot of people, I've talked to a lot of people about, Logan's comment at the end when Mike was like, maybe I'll fight him. And then Logan was like, Mike, I'll kill you. I understand it as well. You know, it's 50-50. You can be mad or you can be upset about it. But Mike is dealing with these young bucks. You know what I'm saying? Especially, going in there with Jake Paul. You really didn't show me nothing but, just to collect money. You making your money, fighting, 8 minute, 8 rounds, what I'm saying, 2 minute rounds, each round, I mean, I'm not mad at that. You get your money, however, y'all gonna get it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, Mike, you know what I'm saying, you a legend, you a Hall of Famer, you already know that. You walk this earth as one of the baddest men on the planet. You know what I'm saying? You didn't quite show it, but you know what I'm saying? You should have did a lot better than that, Mike, for that 20 million. I'm not knocking it though. You got your 20 million, Mike, but you should have did a little bit better than what you was talking about. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. That you talk. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not mad at it because you got to be able to buy the fans. That's what it's all about. You got to be able to say shit like that for the fans to be able to buy the fight. I'm not mad at it. Get it how you gonna get it, but I'm just saying when it's time to fight, coming on fight night, you got to be able to show up and show out, Mike. That's all I'm saying. You was protecting yourself the whole night, and Jake didn't even go that hard. Thankfully he didn't do what he needed to do to you because he respected you to that much, Mike. So it's just like levels to this shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to break this shit down. Jake Paul and his brother Logan is the new movement. The money is gonna be behind them. You know what I'm saying? These are they are some of the highest paid YouTubers that undid it. You know what I'm saying? And then transition to boxing now. Being able to being able to have different platforms speaking on boxing. Being YouTubers or whatever they don't did, they got good life. You know what I'm saying? So they in the elite world. Whether you like it or not. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They in that elite. You know what I'm saying? Universe. So yeah, man, you can't really be mad at Jake or for beating up on Mike or calling Mike out and eventually getting the win. It is what it is. But we gotta understand, this is damn near the end of Mike. You know what I'm saying? Mike is you gotta you gotta understand. Mike is a warrior, man. That's all he bleed and bread. You know what I'm saying? Is boxing. You know what I'm saying? So it's the lifestyle, what I'm saying, being that old and still thinking you can fight, hey, it is what it is. But, if you're going to have those type of grudge matches, go and fight, Shannon Briggs or Evander Holyfield, guys that's around your age, Mike. Because these young cats, that's why I can't be mad at Logan when he was like, Mike, I'll kill you. I can't be mad at that because, you playing with these youngsters, Mike. Either you going to go in there and get your ass whooped or you going to go in there and win. BoxingTalk 100, but you know, yeah, man, Friday was good, you know what I'm saying, and then we had UFC with John Bones Jones, defeating Mayochis, you know what I'm saying. It was a good fight. John Bones Jones, I knew he was gonna win, you know what I'm saying. Just legendary, man, a MMA legend, man, one of the best to ever do it, you know what I'm saying? And being African American, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to take your hat off to him. We appreciate John Bones Jones, man, for what he done did for the UFC and still what he's doing. And he even said he's not ready for retirement, so you got to hey, UFC fans, you got to be thankful about that. But yeah, man, just a recap from Friday to Saturday, man. It was a good weekend, and yeah, man, Mike Tyson, man, back to Mike, man. I love Mike, man. We all love Mike, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to see Mike get hurt like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason why I respect Jake. Jake he could have really bashed out Mike. You know what I'm saying? He was boxing like how he was supposed to box. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why Mike Tyson, praised him and respect, Jake Paul's boxing skills. So That's what he needed. He needed Jake Paul needed that ticket to be able to have a name like Mike Tyson to get the fights that he want, like Canelo and these other fighters, Tony Bello or Caleb Plant. I want to see Jake Paul getting these fights. You know what I'm saying? It's all or nothing now. He's deserving of it. I think he's deserving of it. Like he already can box. You know what I'm saying? He'd already proved to the world. You know what I'm saying? Even breaking records on Netflix. So it's like you can give him pretty much any fight that he wants. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, man. A lot of people gonna think that Jake Paul's a clown and shit, but Jake Paul, the steps that he took in his career, he got there because he don't deal what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? You can't take that away from him either because it could be me or you. You know what I'm saying? Trying to be able to become a professional elite boxer. With the names such as Canelo and these fighters that's making that top money. And not saying Jake ain't making money. Jake is making great money, but he could be making the money that he want, like the Canelos, making 50 million, damn near making 100 million. You know what I'm saying for 12 round bout fight. But yeah, man, I'm hearing Jake Paul, man, he got a lot of decisions. You know what I'm saying? A lot of choices, that he can make, in the near future in boxing. Hell, he can fight Gervonta Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what he was saying with the height requirement, it is what it is. But you never know, man. Fights, that's just like David and Goliath. These fights can be made. However, we still got to be able to see the battles. You know what I'm saying? Just like old ancient times. Still gonna make money, still gonna be able to put these fights together with whoever, you know what I'm saying? It's just, time will tell, being able to prepare and put these fights together. But, yeah, man, let's move on, man. I'm hearing, what's going on, man, in the sport of boxing, man? What's going on with Shakir? Is we gonna see Zapata? You know what I'm saying? What can we expect? You know what I'm saying from him having a bad performance against Tevin Farmer? Does Shakir still want that fight? What's going on? I mean, we got a lot of people that Shakir can fight. I mean, hell, he could fight, Davis, Keyshawn Davis. You could fight Lomachenko. You could fight, all these elite fighters that's at, 135. Frank Martin, he's still in there. You could fight Michael Rivera. There's a lot of fights, what I'm saying, Shakir can fight, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, man, they too buddy. You can fight Abdullah Mason. You can fight Floyd Sheffield. I mean, pick one, Shakir. I mean, we waiting. Haney's still right there. I mean, you got to be able to work your way up to get to Haney because I mean, we've not seen Shakir be a undisputed champion. You know what I'm saying? We got Shakir got to keep working, whether y'all want to hear it or not. He got to keep working. We got to be able to see a fight between, I mean, we got to see something, man. Cambosos, Shakir, or and Cambosos, Shakir, or motherfucking Lomachenko, Shakir and motherfucking Frank Martin. We could see a lot of fights, man. There's so many opportunities for Shakir. But it's like, it's like they group up and they buddy, you know what I'm saying? With man, I'm like, what's going on? I want to see Shakira and Floyd Sheffield. Set that one up. Can we see that fight? Can we see, hey, if we can't get, Gervonta Tank Davis, then set up Shakir versus Lamont Roach. See what I'm saying? Like, put this shit together, man. Let's go. Boxing, what are we doing? Same thing for Gervonta. We don't know what he gonna do. He got so many options, and he's one of the shot callers like that can fight anybody. But most likely we'll probably see Gervonta in Lamont Roach. Hopefully that fight can be scheduled and prepared. Here to come here soon. Which I got Javante. It ain't gonna be nothing new, you know what I'm saying? What we don't see from Javante. I don't know too much about Lamar. I think he has like one loss. He has an outstanding record, but fucking with Javante, man. I think they both from. I think Lamont's from Philly. He might be, like Philly, Baltimore, something like that. But definitely Javante is Baltimore. But we'll see. We'll see how it play out. We'll see. If that's with Lamont, because if anything, Lamont to me, he wouldn't want to fight with Javante. He would be the one backtracking and you know, having this fight, stand still. In my opinion, with Javante, I think he'll fight anybody. He'll fight. The fights that I want to see, man, that makes sense right now would be like Javante and Theo Lopez if they would be able to put a fight together. We'd already seen Javante destroy Frank. We'd already seen Javante destroy a lot of motherfuckers that he already beat. I mean, who else could you put in front of Javante? I mean, you still got Haney. That Haney damaged goods now. You know what I'm saying? But they did take the old back, so it's like in the near future that fight can still take place. You know what I'm saying? We could see Theo and Haney. You know what I'm saying? At 140, like what's going on? We don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Until these fights get negotiated and are made. We just hearing a lot of talk. You know what I'm saying? You know uh a lot of untruthful talk. You know what I'm saying? These matches ain't even real. But you know I would like to see Theo and Haney. You know what I'm saying? If they gonna finally do it at 140, make it happen. If not, Haney should come back and fight like Saunders Martin. I've been saying that. Or you could fight, Jack, Catterall. You know what I'm saying? Haney, make that fucking fight happen. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta leave that old hype along with Devin and Ron Garcia. We not on that no more. We trying to keep the boxing world, boxing sport clean. We trying to keep boxing in the sport clean. So we don't want to waste no time with Ron Garcia. Ron Garcia got to be able to get himself back together. You know what I'm saying? If he want to be able to compete on a high elite level instead of cheating. Cause I tell people and I keep it real. Like if you're gonna be a righteous champion, then be a righteous champion that can hold the belts. You know what I'm saying? Being undisputed. You know what I'm saying? Holding all the belts if you're gonna do it right. Ron Garcia. And to Ron Garcia's fans, that's all I'm saying. If your favorite boxer is going to do it right, tell him to do it right. Tell him to be a righteous, a champion, holding the belts. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, then you're not competing. You know what I'm saying? You're just cheating to compete to win, and that's not good in the sport. You know what I'm saying? We want to be able to keep the sport clean. So Ron Garcia, man. Even though he beat Haney or whatever, it is what it is, but we got to be able to move forward and keep the boxing world clean. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we all deserve second chances, but we cannot, sit here and say that Ron don't deserve to be in that same discussion as, Margarito or, these other, yeah, cheating is cheating. Margarito had hand wraps, but still is cheating, man, in the sport of boxing. Your name is in that bracket in cheating, you know what I'm saying? I see him as one of those cheaters, you know what I'm saying? Ron Garcia, uh, Margarito, Mariorga, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fighters that cheat in the sport of boxing that don't keep it real, you know what I'm saying? They just foolish, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not saying that Ron don't got hands. If Ron was to be able to do it the right way, he could be a righteous champion. That's all I'm trying to say. This is what I'm trying to make, the Ron Garcia fans, make them understand. He got hands, he can fight, you know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna be able to that just for example, you trying to fight Boots and you trying to fight Earl Spence and then you want to try to fight these other fighters, man. These fighters, man, you Ron Garcia, you gotta be able to keep yourself clean before you can even step to, these other clean fighters. Boxing Talk 100. Before you can even say who you want to fight, you got to be able to get your whole body, cleaned out. Ron Garcia, and I don't think, the route that you want to take with Boots, you know what I'm saying? Boots you could, now Ron Garcia, you got speed and I ain't gonna lie, you got some power in that goddamn left, but, we talking about a good elite 147-pound fighter, Boots. You think you ready for that? You might not be Boots might not now you might got Boots in speed to be able to beat Boots to the punch, but when Boots start landing and putting power punches on you, I don't think you're gonna be ready for that Ryan Garcia. So I'm not really buying it, for Ryan Garcia. I think the best thing Ryan Garcia can do is just, continue to stay at 140. You know what I'm saying? If not, go to 147 and like I said, fight some of these fighters. Make a name for yourself and try to see if you can compete at 147. But I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think Ryan Garcia can beat Virgil at 147. Not a Boots, not a Keith Thurman, not a Earl Spence. Like these guys will hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia, these guys will hurt you. I would like to see Ryan Garcia stay at 140 and fight like a Jack Catterall. You know what I'm saying? Fight the winner out of Haney and Jack Catterall if that fight was to be made. Ron Garcia, you could go fight Regis now. Regis just lost against Catterall. That would be a good fight for you. Ron Garcia. Go fight Gary Antoine Russell, Ron Garcia at 140. There's a lot of fights at 140 that you can fight. You know what I'm saying? Ron Garcia. There's a lot of fights, you know what I'm saying, at 140 that you can make a fight with. Josh Taylor, you know what I'm saying? Jose Ramirez, you know what I'm saying? These guys is elite. That's the only way you're gonna be able to move up because these guys has been champion and had a belt at 140. You see what I'm saying? You have to go through these guys, you know what I'm saying, Ron Garcia, if it makes sense. If not, like I said, you moving up to 147, these guys gonna slaughter you and kill you and get you on up out of there. I don't think that's the right that you want to take, Ron Garcia. Compete at 140, start all the way over, get your body clean, and yeah, try to go get you a belt, man. Whether it's a WBO, WBC, WBA, or IBF, a belt, boxing talking 100. And I ain't gonna keep talking about Ron Garcia, you know what I'm saying, because Ron Garcia knows what he has to do to be able to get back on championship, mode. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do. But yeah, man. Terrence Crawford. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. He wants Canelo. You know. Besides that, we can see. I mean, what's the main options for Terrence Crawford? You got Canelo and you got Boots, pretty much. Oh, and you got Fundora. That fight can take place again. You know what I'm saying with Fundora, because I think Fundora and Spence is fighting. You know what I'm saying in Dallas. Here soon. So Bud could be able to take the winner of that fight. You know what I'm saying, which I think Fundora gonna be too much for Spence. That's what I think. I'm a Texas boy, and I gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying. I don't think Spence gonna be able to get through Fundora's guard. You know what I'm saying. With his long reach and height, I think he gonna fuck around and kill Spence. Just the same way, just like Fundora fought, Erickson Lubin. I don't know if y'all seen that fight, but he damn near killed Erickson Lubin. You know what I'm saying? Broke his goddamn jaw and had that boy, really fucked up. But I'm not saying that Errol Spence can't go in there and beat up Fundora. He got to be able to catch Fundora. You got to go in there and be able to break Fundora's body down. That's the only way you're gonna be able to outwork, Fundora. But I can see the game plan with Fundora being able to keep the jab at reach, to Spence. It's gonna be hard for Spence to try to get in on Fundora. You gotta really be right there in the middle and breaking down Fundora's body and boxing because that's what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to get ready. You gonna have to. We seen when Spence fought Crawford, he was flat footed. So you can't be flat footed against a guy like Fundora. He's a tall, skinny John that can move his feet and that can box well. And he will be defending his championship against Spence. So he's giving Spence an opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Fundora. Shout out to Fundora and the family. Fundora's. And his sister. Becoming a champion. They're great champions over there, and they doing what they got to do. Beating people and getting them out the way. And yeah, shout out to the Fundoras, man. They pretty good down boxers. You know, yeah, man, that's a lot of shit that we gotta see, man. We can say all the names. Lomachenko, we don't know what Lomachenko gonna do. You know, he his last fight was beating George Kambosos, so he went on a nice vacation. We don't know. Hopefully, we can see, you know, Lomachenko and Shakir. If we really gonna say what a fight is, that's really the fight, man. I don't want to see no Shakir and Zapata. You know, Zapata had a bad performance against Tevin Farmer. I don't want to see that. I want to see Lomachenko and Shakir. That's a test for Shakir to be able to see if Shakir can get past Lomachenko. If you can't do that, then go fight Frank Martin. That's another test. You got to be able to get over the hump to be able to get to Gervonta Tank Davis. Boxing Talk 100. What is we talking about with Shakir, man? Shakir got to show me something. You got to one thing about Shakir. See, Shakir fucked up when he stayed at 130 for too long. When he could have been at 135 when Lomachenko and all when Devin was there. You wasted so many time, and the big problem is when Devin sent you that contract and you to sign that shit, Shakir. That's where you fucked up at. That's why you so behind being at 130 to 135 now. You so fucking behind, Shakir, and that's your fault. You are to blame for that because you done signed a contract with Devin Haney. You don't know how it would have been turned out right now. All we know, Shakir could have been a unified, undisputed champion right now at 135, holding all the belts. We don't know how this shit could have played out if Devin and Shakir would have signed the contract way back then last year. Shit could have been different for Shakir, you know what I'm saying? But Shakir being hard headed and listening to other people, you got fucked out of your deal. And not only that, you got fucked out of fighting for a championship. So when it's all said and done, and you know what I'm saying, looking back, all that shit gonna be left on Shakir and him, being at fault for not, signing the contract with Haney. Hey, that's what you got to be able to do. You got to be able to get a low percentage, and if you're given a chance to be able to, given a chance to be able to fight for a belt, that's a huge opportunity to be able to be given and to be able to take. And you didn't take it, Shakir. So Shakir, he got a lot of options too, man. It's just a matter of time who they gonna put him in there with. With Zapata or trying to still chase Tank. But I just don't understand, man, why Shakira don't go and fight, Keyshawn. They too buddy buddy, like niggas fight. You know what I'm saying? When I was growing up, I was fighting my brothers, cousins for free. And nigga, you don't even want to fight Shakira for a nice big payday, nigga. Fuck all that. If I was nigga, this is the reason why I be so mad, thinking about this shit with Keyshawn because you holler out the three Davises, you and your two brothers. That's it, nigga. They supposed to be all y'all against everybody, including Shakir, including, Floyd Sheffield and Abdullah Mason, all the newcomers that y'all supposed to be fighting. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn. Even though you chasing Theo, I know you want that fight. I know you want that fight with Theo, and I know you want that fight with Gervonta. Those are two main fights that you want, but come on, man, you got to be able to outshine the name, and that's Shakir. If you're gonna be able to pass Shakir and Frank Martin, because Keyshawn he in a great spotlight right now. It's just about picking and choosing from here on out who you gonna fight. You handle business with what was his name, Ramos. I think it was Ramos. You handle business with him. Got him out in the second round. But I'm still like, show me more, Keyshawn. I like and I respect that you called out Davis, but I don't think you ready for that. Keyshawn. I don't think you ready for Javante Tank Davis. You know what I'm saying? It's levels to the shit, and you still got a little bit more work to do. You know what I'm saying before you step up to Tank because yeah, it'd be a good fight. You know what I'm saying, but when it shows in the when the event take place and when it's all said and done, I got Tank. You know what I'm saying? Tank by I it'd be definitely. I would say a knockout. He would probably knock out Keyshawn because Keyshawn gonna have to box. It ain't just about boxing. You got to be able to box and catch. Javante Tank Davis, and a lot of people can't do that. But Javante Tank Davis does start slow. We all know that. from the beginning of boxing, he does start slow. So, Keyshawn, that would be your best bet. That would be your advantage to be able to, start off, winning, rounds against Javante Tank Davis if it was to happen. If not, Javante Tank Davis gonna eventually figure you out, and you got to just have a great game plan fighting Javante. How many fights have we seen Javante be, down on the scorecards and then he come back and he win by knockout or however he wins? He finds a way to win. So that's all I'm saying with, Keyshawn, you got to be able to know, who you dealing with and who you stepping up to. You know what I'm saying? This shit is real. This shit ain't no play. So don't fool yourself by, tricking the people and thinking that, you can call out a guy like Javante and he going there and beat your ass. 100%. BoxingTalk 100. But yeah, man, boxing, man, yeah, man, we here, man, and like I said, man, I ain't made a video in a minute, man. I've been working, you know what I'm saying? Got me a new car and shit, doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, I be busy working, man, and trying to do what I gotta do. But when I can make, have free time and make boxing videos, I do it for my fans. But yeah, man, we want to see these fights, man. I want to be able to see what what Crawford gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know if Crawford gonna fight Boots, or if he could fight Virgil Ortiz, or he could fight somebody that's on the rise, even a Keith Thurman. That would be like an old fight, you know what I'm saying? But it'd be worth, to be able to see, because y'all gotta understand, Keith Thurman was undisputed champion at 147. So it's like, Bud, what do you want to do? You gonna want to stay at 150, 147, 154, or go to 160 to be able to, to try to, fight Canelo? So Bud got many options in between weight 147, 154, and 160. He can make the weight. It's weird, but he's one of them guys that can do it. You know what I'm saying? Cut down and gain the weight, cut down, gain the weight. Bud is that special, you know what I'm saying, and he can do it. So, boxing is it's about, taking your time, and Bud is good, being able to map out shit, taking his time. So we just gotta see what happens with Bud, you know what I'm saying? Bud ain't no joke, and he called all shots, you know what I'm saying, just like Javante. Bud and Javante, them the main two boxers right now that can call shots and fight anybody who they want to fight, no matter who it is. But they've earned that respect and definitely my respect. So time will tell. You know what I'm saying, for these great fights to be able to happen in the near future. You know what I'm saying, it's just a matter of time. It's all about negotiating. Sitting down, looking at the paper and signing. That's what it's all about. But hopefully we can get these fights, man. But yeah, man, recap with Mike Tyson, man. I just wanted to get back on here and get my recap and let y'all know how I felt about the fight. It was definitely rigged, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. We shit, it is what it is. Shit, I'll go and get my ass whooped for 20 million too if I was Mike. So we all know what kind of fighter Jake Paul is now. We all got to be able to stop, being in denial about Jake. Jake is a great fighter, you know what I'm saying? He is the future. So from here on out, he's gonna get the fights that he wants. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's with Canelo, we could see exhibition with Floyd. You know what I'm saying? It's just it'll make sense now. You know what I'm saying, for Jake Paul. We can see Jake Paul. We can see Jake Paul be able to get in there with whoever he get in there with. It could be Caleb Plant. I would like to see Jake Paul versus Caleb Plant. I think that'd be an interesting fight. For me, being able to put it out there, you know what I'm saying? And make sure y'all share this video, man, if y'all can, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all share this video. Who y'all want to see Jake Paul fight next? I'm saying Caleb Plant. Put him in there with Caleb Plant. Cause I know Canelo got a lot of other shit in line, you know what I'm saying? He's fighting for championships, and Jay Paul ain't on that level, you know what I'm saying? He's fighting for world championships. So that's a different type of world that Canelo's in. He's not seeking, Jake Paul, but Jake Paul is definitely seeking Canelo because he knows Canelo is the money cow. He's the cash cow. And so you're going to get a nice paycheck when you do fight Canelo. Jake Paul can be in the now and he can say that, Canelo needs him, but it's the other way. You need Canelo to be able to make, that fight. And especially to be able to, if you beat Canelo, that'll be, good having his name on your resume, Jake Paul. But I don't see that fight happening, no time soon. I see Jake Paul fighting like a, Julio Cesar, Chavez, or somebody like that. Somebody particularly speaking, somebody that already on loss. That's how I see them setting up a fight. With Jake Paul. So he whoever they put in front of Jake Paul, he gonna beat him until they give him a name like Tony Bello or what I'm saying, Caleb Plant, or a real true actual boxer that can compete at the high level. Shit, give him give fucking Jake Paul Bundle Jack. See if he can handle like a Bundle Jack or somebody like that. Or one of these heavyweights that don't got their ass whooped. Just put him in there with somebody that can compete. Really show. Let's really see what Jay can do on a great level. With a good boxer like Caleb Plant. That's all I'm saying. Comment at the bottom and let me know what y'all think about, Jake Paul. Who should he fight next? You know what I'm saying? Who do y'all want to see Jake Paul fight next? But yeah, man, thanks for watching this video, man. It's your boy K Smooth, man. Thanks for taking the time and hearing your boy. If you are new, make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to get all subscribers. What I'm saying, making these videos. Like I said, I haven't been on here for a while, so I'm just getting back to it. But yeah, man, let me show y'all how the weather is, man. We out here, man. It's good. The sun is shining. We out here, man. We just waste some time. We at work today, so ain't nothing too special today. A couple of programs and shit. But yeah, man, it's a good day. The sun is out right now, at least. What I'm saying, y'all can see like the snow. All that snow over here. It snowed like 2 weeks ago. We supposed to be getting some more snow. But yeah, man, it's kind of chilly right now, but it feels good. It's a good feel type of chilly, man. But yeah, man, I just wanted to bring y'all a boxing video, man. I ain't doing shit else, so I just want to say I appreciate y'all, especially my boxing fans, Boxing Talk 100. And like I said, if you are new, make sure you subscribe and what I'm saying, share this video, man. Share this video and get it out there, man, so we can make more videos. But yeah, man, it's your boy K Smooth, man. Thanks for watching this video and taking time. And like I said, we always gonna have news about boxing, on the daily breaking news. So stay tuned, man, and just look out for more videos, man. And you never know what we gonna get in the near future, man. But yeah, man, thanks for watching this video. This your boy K Smooth, man. I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a good day, man. And with that being said, what I'm saying, happy Sunday. God bless and y'all take care, man. Peace. Boxing Talk 100 gone.